Hi guys, what's going on? It's Cool Toys, and what I have here on my table today is going to be the unboxing and review of all three of these figures. We have the Python Patrol Cobra Commander, Python Patrol Sepentor, and the G.I. Joe Marna. I believe that's how you pronounce her name. She is the Cobra test subject, if you remember her from the cartoon. So I have them still in their packaging. We'll take a closer look at it real quick. Really awesome artwork here of Cobra Commander. The Python Patrol logo. Here is Cobra Commander himself. Still in the blister. We will be opening him in this video. Here we go. Here is the back of the packaging. And here is his file card. Sorry for the glare. Let me see if I can get it right. Y'all can pause and read it, but Cobra Commander, he is the Commander-in-Chief. That's what it says there on the file card. Here is Sepentor, Python Patrol. Really awesome, amazing artwork. I really like it. It has his dagger here. The color scheme is pretty cool. You know, I like the Python crossed, and he has like gray snakes instead of their golden. And this greenish yellow color is okay. It's pretty good. Here's a Python Patrol logo. Sepentor. He is the Cobra Emperor. Here's a closer look at the actual figure, still in the blister. And just comes with the dagger. I really wish he came with like a snake, a plastic snake that can like wrap around his neck or especially his arm so he can like throw it at G.I. Joes, things like that. Here's the back of the packaging. It has a lot more figures on the back. Here's the other one that they did in this plain gold and green colors. Here is his bio. Let's see if we can get a good look at it. Y'all can pause and read it if you'd like to. And the last figure, I showed her in a previous video, but I've never opened it up yet. We'll be doing that in this video. Nice artwork. Really wish they put like the gills you can see in the artwork, so you know that she's part fish, part woman. Blue wetsuit, red logo, Cobra logo, the dive bell helmet, and water oxygen tank. Bluish purple skin, which is accurate to the cartoon. Here's more figures on the back of the packaging. And here's her file card if you want to pause and read it. All right. So, let me try and adjust the camera here. I'm going to pause the video in just a second so I can cut the blisters and then we'll remove them from the packages. Stand by. Okay, back. So let's start left to right. Cobra Commander here. I cut the bottom of the blister with a razor knife. So you can, I usually cut along the bottom side and the top. That way you can open the clamshell and grab the figure. Cool yellow background here. Here's a better look at him while he's still in the packaging. Okay, let's pop him out. I don't think he has any zip ties or anything like that. Pretty cool. Articulation, head, torso. He doesn't go up and down like to look at his chest and look up. He can only go left to right from what I'm feeling on him. Pretty decent. Only thing strange about Super 7 is that their plastic is kind of really like, it feels light and thin, almost cheaply made, but they're expensive figures. Here's the weapons. So he has like the red hair dryer. That weapon just went flying across the room. The red hair dryer weapon. But it's different. It doesn't have like, I don't know, the little wavy lines and stuff in the barrel of the weapon. And here's another laser pistol. Let's try and put like the hair dryer gun in his hand. Hopefully it doesn't break his thumb or anything. It's kind of tight. All right. Fits pretty good. Here's the back of the figure. Nice red and black, and this like green on the gloves, like Sepentor, and yellow for Python Patrol. I like the color scheme. It's all right. It's pretty good. All right, so let's put him over here. Let's get him to stand. I don't have any stands with me right now. We'll just put him up against this vehicle. Here is Sepentor. Take him out of his blister. He has a nice cloth cape from what I can see. See the cloth cape. All right. He's got this like powder crap in there to keep it dry, I guess, the cape from getting mold on it, which is a good idea to keep the mold off. Pretty nice looking. I do like the black and the like yellowish green color. The snakes, I really wish they were colored. I don't like the gray on the snakes. And his gloves. He has the knee pads. Same thing. He feels kind of light. It's nice, the texture on the back of his, whatever you would call that, the snake Cobra area. I think you can, I don't know if you can pull it out or not, but there's a plug. I'm not going to take the cape off just yet. Let's get his dagger out. That's taped in there. Let's see if he holds it pretty good or not. Yeah, holds it just fine. So you can have Sepentor saying, "This I command," holding his dagger up in the air. Let's put him back there. And Marna, however you pronounce her name. The purplish blue skin color. And the wetsuit's pretty nice looking. Ooh, her head is like stuck in that. All right. This feels really light, like lightest out of the 3 action figures. The plastic feels super light, and it's probably very thin and fragile. I'm sure if you dropped her onto like a marble floor or something from, you know, just carrying height, or from a stair, going up the stairs to a second floor, she would probably shatter in a million pieces. I'm not sure. I'm just saying that. That's just how it feels. Very cheaply made plastic, it feels like. Something like a Walmart toy, Walmart action figure. They have kind of trouble standing. Let's take a look at the dive helmet and oxygen tank, or water tank for in her case. Where's it plug into? All right, well, let's just try and stick it on her head. Oh, I think it separates. Yep. Sorry if my hands are in the way. I'm trying to look over the camera while I do this. So that's her with her helmet. Let's plug her water tank in the back. That's what it looks like. It's kind of tight. There you go. I don't know if you just are supposed to stick it up under here. I don't see anywhere where you peg in this line. So I guess, I mean, that's kind of like as good as you're going to get it. But, you know, if you make her, you know, stand like that, or you actually like put her in a swimming pool, or take her to like an ocean or clear lake water, she would look really good going underwater, scuba diving. You can just imagine her floating underwater. Shipwreck, dove in when she didn't have the tank on, and they brought her above the water onto the USS Flag, and because they thought she was drowning because of her color of her skin. But then they looked and her neck. And same thing with the action figure. Like I was saying, I don't see the red gills. It's a really missed opportunity there to have her hair should have been molded further back so you can see the gills on her neck, right and left side, but they are not there. And I really wish that, you know, with a shipwreck figure, you can replay that scene. Sorry, it's not zooming in. Come on, man. Wish you could replay that scene on the cartoon or from the cartoon. So let's stand her up here. We're going to take the camera off the tripod and get a closer look. All right, here's Cobra Commander again in his Python uniform. Python Patrol. Sepentor. This I command. Can't really see his mouth that great. There is a little line there. And the fangs to the teeth. Too bad the fangs don't come down on the upper part of the mask like the vintage one. I can see them. They're just sculpted in on the bottom, but there are no fangs at the top portion. Another missed opportunity by Super 7 there. You know, what are you paying these extra prices for like less sculpt, I guess. And here's Myrna. Pretty nice. She matches good with my minivan in the back there. All right, the recording got messed up there, so I had to start this part over. But anyway, I have Cobra Commander here in the back of the his tank. This is a 4-inch modern Cobra Commander. We'll set him to the side. And let's line up these new action figures in the back of the his tank and see how they look, man in the cannon. We'll put Cobra Commander in here first. Looks pretty good. Man in the guns. The colors from the Python Patrol. All right, let's get Sepentor in here. He has his cape, arms up. It fits just fine. Attack G.I. Joe, this I command. Sorry, it's a little blurry. Hopefully the camera will focus in. There you go. That's a good look for him. And let's get Myrna. Put her in the back. This is when she was working with Cobra. She was, I think she joined Cobra and then she volunteered to be a test subject to work in the underwater demolitions team. So that's why she became a female scuba diver. And then they made it so she can breathe underwater. And I don't know if they couldn't change her back or what the real deal was. I got to watch the cartoon episode again, but I guess then after she realized that Cobra was a bad organization, she wanted to join G.I. Joe, or she fell in love with Shipwreck and then joined G.I. Joe, something like that. But basically, they turned her into a mermaid, and she has to live underwater or have her oxygen tank, which is filled with seawater to keep her alive. All right, let's line up these guys against my Mercedes Sprinter here that I customized with the Cobra logo. That's their transport vehicle to take them to work in the morning. The Cobra Fang at the top and his tank. So you guys let me know, did you pick up any of these 3 action figures? I think they're pretty good. Like I said, I really wish the plastic was a little bit thicker. They feel cheaply made when you pick them up. They're missing some extra sculpt, like the fangs on Sepentor. They're missing the painted gills on Myrna. They should have put her hair further back so you can see those gills. Cobra Commander, I can't really complain about him too much. He's okay, except for, you know, feeling light with the cheaper plastic. But that was my review, my take on them. That's my opinion. Y'all may have your own. Put them in the comments. Let me know what you think. You're going to pick them up? You're going to pass? If you find them for 20 bucks, I think that's reasonable. Anything under $20 is reasonable for these figures. Over 20, I think it's too much. And that's why I really haven't been picking them up unless I find them on sale. So this was Cool Toys. Please comment, like, subscribe. Later. Boom.
Water. It's a girl. She's drowning. Ah! Hope you can swim, Swabby! Ah! And overboard! Ah!
And someone else.
We copy, Sky.
I think our problems with the Cobra sub are over.
Easy now. Get some air into her lungs.
Her skin it's blue, sir. She must be half frozen. Get me some blankets.
The girl, is she all right?
Take it easy, Shipwreck. The medic will take care of her. Did you notice the Cobra insignia on her wetsuit?
Yeah.
Emergency generator.
No, can't breathe.
She's suffocating. Do something.
I swear this is standard rescue procedure by the book.
Ah, you're blowing it. Let me try. Jumping catfish. She's got gills.
Shipwreck, what are you doing?
I gotta get her back in the water, or she'll die.
Are you crazy?
Stay out of my way.
Shipwreck, wait!
She's breathing through gills like a blasted trout.
Come on. He's gonna need help.
Poor gyro.
And I can't talk to her.
That's Konatonga, Duke. It's small, uninhabited, and defensible. We can hide Mara